What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Winners Club podcast, where even when we don't win, we learn, and learning is a form of winning. My name is Brian Tran, your host. I got my co-host over there, PJ.
Yo, what's up, guys? Happy New Year.
We're going to bring you guys a banger. 2023 is going to start off with some real truth. The truth about being an entrepreneur, the truth about being a business owner. But the truth is not pretty. And so in this episode, I'm going to tell you about all the bad things that have happened to me as an entrepreneur, as a business owner. But if you stay till the end of the episode, I will teach you and tell you why I would not trade it for a dang thing.
Yo, I like it, man. So thank you guys for listening to, we're going to be the #1 business podcast upcoming. And we always teach you guys, business tips, how to be successful, personal development, and all that jazz. So give us a review, follow us on Spotify, and let's get into it, guys.
So, of course, everybody knows most realtors, most entrepreneurs, most business owners, they don't share the bad.
Yeah, and I want to add, too,
Yeah.
like entrepreneurship is a very glorious thing, right? A lot of people are like, oh, I want to start a business, I want to do this, right? I want to do that. But I don't think a lot of people understand from the jump what comes in with that package, right? With that lifestyle. So let's get into it, Brian.
I can count now how many times things go wrong in entrepreneurship. And so I'm going to start off with some of the beginning ones in the early days. We'll go into 3 stages, right? Some of the problems that I dealt with when I was rising, some of the problems I've dealt with when I was kind of making it, and then some of the problems that I'm going through or still experiencing today. Okay. So right from the get-go in the beginning, starting off, the earliest hardship that I felt was actually when you kind of start and your friends, your closest family, they doubt you, they put you down because they don't believe in you.
Yeah.
Right? That's easy. And so when you're new and you're not like established and you're kind of getting started in this entrepreneurship journey, you care about what people think about you.
Yeah.
You care about, because for some reason, like as human beings, we need like comfort and what's that thing called? Recognition from your peers.
Yeah.
That's the first challenge. Kind of keeps you up at night, making you think whether or not you're good enough to even make it.
Yeah. But let's talk about that, man.
Yeah.
Like, I think that part is inevitable.
Oh, yeah.
Like, when you're going to start this journey, it's inevitable, because, back then when, I wanted to be an entrepreneur too. Like, I wanted to start that stuff, and I would hear it all the time, man. Like, it's crazy because you would think that people would be excited for you and happy for you, right, and wish you the best, but that is, like, far from the truth, man. So you got to have tough skin in the beginning because it's going to be there. People are going to doubt you, and they're going to say you're crazy, or they're going to say you're not going to make it. But how do people navigate through that space?
Well, oftentimes it's because people want to see you do well, just not better than them.
Yeah.
So if you understand that concept, then the first thing you have to do is be around people who are doing more than you.
Yeah.
Because the people who are doing more than you will never push you down.
Yeah.
They will lift you up. But again, one of the 48 laws of power is that you never outshine your master, right? So be careful with outshining your peers.
Yeah.
Time and a place.
Yeah.
That's a deeper conversation. But that's one of the things you can do right off the bat, right? To curb that. Get around people who are bigger thinkers, more generous, nicer, caring human beings that have been where you want to go. Okay? If you do that and you do what they do, you're going to be successful.
Yeah.
And then they're also going to be able to support you in a different way. With those people, you don't have to worry about them talking down on you because they don't care, right? They're busy, but they can actually help and guide you into the right direction so that you don't make a lot of the pitfalls. So that's how you overcome that first problem in this journey of entrepreneurship.
Yeah.
The second problem I dealt with, and these aren't necessarily like problems,
Yeah.
but just some of the things that disgusted me
Yeah, for sure.
during my entrepreneurship path.
Let them know.
When I started the Airbnb back in 2014 or something like that, 13, I forgot. But managing the SRO, the single residential occupancy, that some of the tenants weren't friendly towards the Airbnb guests.
Yeah.
They would put socks, towels down the toilet.
Damn.
Flood the toilet.
Yeah.
Poop water everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, I cleaned that.
Yeah. I mean, it's your job, man.
I cleaned it once.
Yeah.
Then that's when I realized I needed to hire a janitor.
For sure.
And then after that, it happened a couple more times after that. He had to clean it.
Yeah.
Right? But you do it once, and because it's an emergency, you have to take care of it. But then that's when you learn, and you're like, okay, no.
Yeah.
I gotta have an on-site janitor, on-site like person to clean.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I've seen a lot of nasty stuff, man.
Yeah.
And that's just inevitable. You know, I could have said, screw this. I'm gonna get a regular job. But guess what? You get a regular job, sometimes you still have to do it.
Yeah.
You still have to clean toilets,
and get
right?
paid less.
Depending on the job. So that was not fun. That disgusted me so much where I was like, dude, is this even like, you kind of look at yourself like, this isn't worth it.
Yeah.
Right? There were some points in my life where I was like, dude, this ain't worth it.
Yeah.
Other times in entrepreneurship that people don't talk about is when you come into a cash flow problem where you don't have enough to keep the business going.
Yeah.
Right? Because, for example, even in December 2023, the Rise and Grind and Honey Bear, they are a beverage company, basically, coffee shop and boba shop.
Uh-huh.
But in December is our slowest month.
Mm-hmm.
So typically you don't make a lot of your money in December.
Yeah.
Because a lot of holidays, especially in the city where we are, like we're very dependent on people being in town.
Mm-hmm.
But if they're gone and they're at home, they're not spending money.
Mm-hmm.
So I already knew that we weren't going to be profitable in that month. Like we're probably just going to break even.
Mm-hmm.
What I didn't realize that would affected us so hard was the fact that Christmas and New Year this year landed on a Saturday, Sunday, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And in that industry, you make most of your money on a Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Oh, yeah.
So because our staff didn't want to work, I wasn't going to force them to work, so we closed the store.
Mm-hmm.
We lost out on revenues that we should have made.
Yeah.
Like we make the bulk of our money from the weekends, believe it or not. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesdays, it's like, you make very minor. Literally to keep the lights on and put a little money in your pocket. But the bulk of the profit, Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Yeah.
So why do I bring that up? I bring that up because December, we had to put in money.
Yeah.
Right? Granted, it's okay. We have it. But like we basically had to rent. January 1st, rent's due.
Mm-hmm.
Water bills due. Pastries due. Like, I mean, you're talking about like $40,000, right? Now, granted, we have money in the account, but we came up short. So guess who had to write the check?
Mr. Brian Tran.
Yeah, and my partner. So it sucked.
Yeah.
Terrible, right? Like that's like you kind of sit there and you're like, man, why am I doing this?
Yeah.
But then you forget to realize that you were making money January, February, April, May, June, July. So that's kind of what it is.
Yeah.
Definitely, it's not all sunshine and rainbow, guys.
Would you say that entrepreneurship is a smooth journey?
No.
Not at all?
No. It's not smooth.
What is it like, Brian?
I look at it this way. The road may be bumpy. The road is the journey, right?
Mm-hmm.
What kind of car are you?
Yeah.
See, I drive an S-Class. I drive a Bentley.
Mm-hmm.
On those cars, air suspension. So the bumps don't feel that bad.
Yeah.
So what car are you?
Yeah. That's a cool analogy, man.
I just thought of it. Yeah.
In the beginning too. Hey, you weren't always in the S-Class.
Yeah, I've had Hondas. I've had Toyotas where the thing like, and you feel every bump.
You've learned that you needed to,
But then I upgraded the vehicle.
Yeah, exactly.
And in life, you upgrade yourself.
Mm-hmm.
You invest in yourself to where the bumps don't feel bad. You don't feel the bumps.
Yeah.
You acknowledge that there's a pothole.
Yeah.
But it's okay.
I like that. So guys, listeners out there, you gotta, in the beginning, it's gonna be bumpy, but you need to adapt and you need to match yourself to the challenges that you're gonna face in the road in entrepreneurship. If you don't ever upgrade, it's gonna be a bumpy ride forever. So you better learn how to compensate it.
I mean, I'm like a broken record because it's so true. You get better. You get used to some of the hardship.
Yeah.
The things that I was struggling with when I was 21, 22, 23, I don't struggle with those problems anymore. It's like cake, no problem, no stress.
Yeah.
Tell you a true story right now. Yesterday, January, what was it? 2nd, 1st?
Yeah.
Okay, January 2nd. Today's the 3rd.
Yeah.
Honeybear got robbed at 4 a.m.
Not really? Like 2 days ago? Damn.
Yesterday morning at 4 a.m.
Jeez.
Yeah.
That happens a lot, huh?
I mean, it's San Francisco. They pried the door and they got in. I didn't lose sleep over it.
Yeah.
Went to the gym.
You would have, though.
21, 22, 23-year-old Brian would have fucking...
Yeah.
I would have stressed out, ruined my day.
Yeah.
Yesterday was a great day. Didn't mind it. You know what I did? Secured the door.
Yeah.
Right? Had to go buy spent $900 and something on a new register.
Yeah.
That sucked. But whatever. Bought it. Store's up and running.
Yeah.
So basically, and it was able to make $900 back. Granted, that $900 could have been spent somewhere else, but that's business.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever. Move on.
For sure, man.
Yeah. So I was like, dude, but the first time I will tell you this, I mean, actually, I'm actually kind of proud of myself when that alarm went off and you get the alarm company call. The last time when Rise and Grind got hit, I was like, grind my gears. Yeah. Yesterday, I was like, whatever, dude. Don't rob me.
Yeah.
But because it's like, dude, there's no money to take.
Yeah.
But they took the square stand. They're not gonna do anything with that.
Damn.
You can't do anything with that. People don't buy that stuff, really.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, but yeah, whatever. It's like, well, man.
Yeah.
Life goes on. Business as usual.
Yeah, I get it. So I want to redirect this and what I'm really hearing, man, is just in this entrepreneurship journey, there's always gonna be problems.
Always
problems after problems. That is part of the game. And
the more money you make, the bigger you get. The problems get bigger.
Mm-hmm.
So there's levels to it.
Yeah.
But the way I face it, the way that anybody, you guys listening out there, one step at a time.
Yeah.
Right.
For
and
sure.
if you don't know something, you don't know how to fix the problem. Well, you're not talking to the right people.
Yeah.
Dude, somebody out there has had your problem. It's your job to go find it.
For sure.
Find the answer. It's out there.
Hey, and if you guys have challenging problems, I just want to let you guys know you're in the right place. Because if your problems are easy and the same thing over and over, you're not growing. You know what I mean? It as you grow, it's gonna get bigger and it's gonna get more challenging. But I want to share a quote, man. I want to share a quote from my good friend Derek Struggle, man.
Hit it.
He says that an entrepreneur, essentially to the core, is just a problem solver. That's what it is. If you're gonna get into the space, be ready for that. And I think if you can make peace with that early on, dude, you'll be good.
Yeah.
I like it.
I bring up all the struggles not to scare you away, but to set the right expectation. And if you understand that it's going to happen, you're going to be able to prepare yourself a little bit better to how you're going to respond to the problem. Right? Ultimately, I think that being, people look at me like, well, you're young. Right? But age does not define a person's ability to run a business, or it doesn't really tell you much at all. Granted, if you're young, like 21, 22, you haven't lived long enough to experience some of the problems that we have. But if you have, great, you're probably going to be exceptional. But the more problems you have, the more problems you face, the more problems you overcome, that defines you, because it gets you, makes you smarter, it makes you quicker on your feet. And it makes you like invincible, really.
Yeah.
Right? Like
Yeah.
the fact every time, every problem that I overcame is kind of like boom, armor, new
Yeah.
armor.
Yeah.
Like, so the next time it happens again, bro, no problem.
Yeah.
Yeah. What else, man?
Yeah, I like it, man. So, Brian, you talked a lot about all the bad in entrepreneurship, man. But let's hear it, man. Like, why you still do this? Like, why do you do this? And what's the good?
The good is this, is that this journey, it changed. Like I said, you're leveling up every time.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. In the entrepreneur space, in the business space, you're put in a situation where you can basically level up your life.
Yeah.
It's harder to do that in a job.
Yeah.
Not impossible if you know how to use your money wisely, but it's harder.
Mm-hmm.
I control my own fate.
Yeah.
I control how much I make. I control what my life looks like,
Mm-hmm.
because it's a life by design.
Mm-hmm.
When you work for somebody else,
Mm-hmm.
granted, there are a lot of rich people who work for somebody else.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you can get rich working for somebody else. That's. I'm not saying that, but this is for the general people listening to this. When you work for somebody else, you work on their schedule.
Mm-hmm.
You work on building their dream. It's very hard to find a boss that is going to allow you to build your own dream,
Yeah.
like within their organization. I try to make it happen, but it's hard,
Yeah.
right? I do it because, dude, it comes with perks.
Yeah.
Who's going to pay me $1 million something a year?
Yeah.
I don't, like, unless I work for a high up Google exec or whatever, but then I bet you that job's going to tie you to, you got to go do stuff at an office and sit
50
there
hours a week.
all day. You know what I mean?
Crazy hours.
So that's one of the reasons. The other reason is like, dude, I can, the toys, in the beginning it was the toys,
Yeah.
the vacations, the lifestyle.
Mm-hmm.
I'm able to help more people,
Yeah.
right? You can't help a lot of people working a job.
Yeah.
I create jobs.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I do it. I get to bring people up and build up my ecosystem, really.
Yeah, for sure, man. I love that. I want to ask you,
Yeah.
Would you say that the good outweighs all the bad?
Bro, 100%.
Yeah.
I forgot about the dookie in the toilet and the overflowing water this weekend when I was in Napa staying at I stayed at a suite, a 2-bedroom suite that cost $3,200 a night.
Yeah. I saw that. It was actually really nice, man.
Like, yes, was it excessive? Of course, but because I dealt with the hard, you deserve to have the good.
Yeah.
It's when you don't do the good part that you kind of like, what's the point?
Yeah.
Right? Now, granted, I'm not encouraging you guys to go out there and just spend every dollar you make, invest it, be wise with your money.
Yeah.
And then now enjoy a little bit of it.
For sure.
Right? Learn, like, sometimes it's okay to dream and live a lifestyle that is just ridiculous.
Yeah.
Because your ridiculousness, somebody else is living that like every day.
Yeah.
Like, it brought me, the reason why I even did it was because I was like, dude, I want to see what it's like. Stay at the best hotel, like the best resort, eat the best food. We ate at it was amazing, called Bear.
Mm-hmm.
Breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Every time we ate there was like $300 to $400.
Yeah.
So yes, I spent a lot, but then I was like, dude, you have to do it, because the next time something bad happens and I'm thinking about quitting, I'm going to think about that hotel.
Yeah.
And in my mind, I'm going to be like, dude, if I overcome this problem, then I can live that lifestyle even better.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I think that's so big, man. Like all the hard times, man, the rough patches and stuff, man, it's worth it. Those memories that, the flexibility, especially too, like you have kids now,
Oh yeah,
and
dude.
they're at a very young age, and, you have the freedom and the flexibility to go book a trip and do this and do some amazing stuff, because you went through those hard times, because you faced them, you get to enjoy, and I think that's the best part of entrepreneurship. I always say, like, when it's bad, it's bad, but when it's good, it's amazing.
Yeah.
You can look back and be like, man, we're here enjoying. So
I think everybody should strive for freedom.
yeah.
It's it's very hard to have freedom when you're working a 9-to-5 job.
I mean, that is really the truth, to be honest.
So, prime example. I haven't. Today is the 3rd. I haven't. Like, we took the last 2 weeks off.
Yeah.
From December 21st. Now, granted, that means like I was still taking calls and emails and stuff, like things that were important because running a business. I can't just walk away.
Yeah.
But I didn't go into the office.
Mm.
I just shut off. My kids didn't have school. I woke up late with them. I didn't even go to the gym. I said, you know what, whatever. Because I'm going to cuddle with them. I'm going to sleep, wake up, we eat breakfast. We go out and enjoy the day. We go to the mall. We go, like, I got to really bond with them. And it's like, dude, what most people can't do that.
Yeah.
If you work a 9-to-5, you better show up and do your 9-to-5 thing.
Yeah.
So even if you're at a 9-to-5, make sure you're investing, whether it be real estate, something that's going to throw off cash flow.
Mm-hmm.
So where you don't have to trade time for money and go to work to put food on the table.
Mm-hmm.
You'll make money regardless, right? Like Warren Buffett said, make money while you sleep.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it is.
Yo, man. I like it, man. Yeah, this is a fire podcast. I'm not going to lie. This is a really good one.
Yeah, keeping it real. Guys, I'm just want you guys to know, a lot of the listeners out there, like, what's the point? Like, it's hard, but if you choose the right hard, life gets real easy.
Yeah.
Now, how fast depends on you. It took me 10 years to get to where I am now.
Mm-hmm.
Longer because I've been working since like 15, but really working, graduated college, 21, I'm 31 today. It took 10 years to be here, to be able to buy what I want to buy, eat what I want to eat, go where I want to go, travel the way I want to, provide for my family the way I want to, and live the special lifestyle. But 10 years. So what are you willing to give up to have financial freedom?
Yeah.
Right?
I like it. You want to wrap it up here?
Let's wrap it up, guys. We really appreciate you guys listening in. Again, leave us a 5-star review on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. Let me know what you guys want me to go into deeper. You guys are our guests. We do it for you guys. You guys come up with the topic that you want us to talk about, and we'll go into it, guys. Let's rock and roll, PJ.
That's about it, man. Hey, let's kill it 2023, guys. Let's have a good year, and let's make some money.
Peace.
See you later, guys.